Agrik Expo and Foodbet West Africa co-located exhibitions that is happening here in Nigeria. The whole idea behind this exhibition is to put Nigeria on the map in agriculture and agricultural business. The idea behind this exhibition is to ensure that Nigeria becomes a spot where everyone all over the world will come to. So I can assure you, as the pioneers of partakers in this event, you are very, very welcome indeed.
Wherever you're watching us around the world, it is still the food-based and Agrik Expo right here, the new convention center, Hotel and Suite, Lagos, Nigeria, where we're empowering Nigerian citizens on the global map.
I wish to appreciate you all here and to welcome you to this event. Last year, I entitled my welcoming speech, "Let the Agric Revolution Begin." And I believe that we all can feel that a revolution has indeed begun. Data from the National Bureau of Statistics and the Federal Ministry of Agriculture bear testimony that the face of agriculture is changing in our country. The farmers have a better story to tell regarding access to seeds, fertilizers, and other farm inputs. We have devised new ways to do things and reduce bureaucracy and corruption in the sector. Agriculture entrepreneurs now have a wider access to financing options, which has proved salutary to the entire agri value chain. But ladies and gentlemen, you will agree with me that we are still far from where we are going. We cannot begin to drum and dance yet. We need to intensify what we are doing right and then do much more and faster too, those things we are doing right. That's why I've titled this year's address, "Let the Agric Revolution Intensify." So let the exposition begin, let the inquiries begin, let the tasting start, and let the deal making also begin. I'm confident that this day and the next 2 days will be rewarding for all here, exhibitors, visitors, participants, spectators, the governments, and people of Nigeria. Thank you very much, and God bless you.
WinTV247. We cover the coverage globally from Africa to Asia, America, the Middle East, and Europe. Trend with WinTV and go viral on the internet any day, anywhere, anytime on any of the mobile devices, Blackberries, Androids, iPhones, iPads, and of course your PC. Contact us via wintv.media@gmail.com or call these numbers 0803-581-2081 or 0705-534-3121. WinTV247, covering the coverage.
Okay, wherever you're watching us around the world, it is still the food-based and Agrik Expo right here, the new convention center, Lagos, Nigeria, where we're empowering Nigerian citizens on the global map. Quickly, in case you want to know, this particular pavilion here is courtesy the ABIA State government, and we have a respected Nigerian playing in the Agrik, the commercial part of the economy as well. Sir, it's a pleasure to have you.
Pleasure.
Yeah, and we'll have a gentle lady here too. Sir, please do us the honor of introducing yourself.
Sir, Eyinnaya Elekwachi.
Yes, sir.
Program Manager, ABIA State Agricultural Development Program, ADP. There are 37 ADPs in the country. Each state has its own and the FCT.
Okay.
And I'm proud to say that ABIA ADP is the only one represented here.
Wow.
That is making a big statement.
Yes.
It means, it underscores the importance of the state government under the able leadership of Governor Theology attaches to agricultural development.
This is cool.
So for us to leave here to come here makes a big statement.
So we were actually interacting with one of the expatriates, and he mentioned the fact that they will be coming to ABIA State very soon. Yam processing. it sends a signal. Your presence here it means a lot. Madam, let's have you introduce yourself before we come to the main question.
My name is Barrister Uloma Obabi.
Okay, it's a pleasure, madam. And we're going to take you from, it is said ladies first.
Yes.
What would you say is your reaction to this kind of atmosphere, such an Agrik Expo and food best for Nigeria?
This is a very an excellent initiative, and this is something that actually shows, it is evidence that Nigeria is actually looking to develop agriculture, and it's not just by words or lip service, but by action.
I want to thank you for that, sir. Let's come to you now.
Okay, then.
ABIA State is the first on the list, and it plays a lot of responsibility on the shoulders of every dear citizen or son of the soil. Tell us, what are the doors open for the Nigerian public from ABIA State?
Thank you very much. As you can see, we don't have any farm produce here.
Yes, sir.
But we have something much more greater than farm produce. That era is gone.
Okay.
If you look behind me on this
backdrop.
Yes, sir. That letter is from the Agricultural and Rural Management Training Institute, AMTI, Ilorin.
Wow.
AMTI is the center of excellence for manpower development in agriculture and rural development in the country. It is an appreciation letter to the governor of the state indicating the improvement in agriculture since he came on board.
Wow.
They wrote it from Ilorin.
Wow, this is strong.
Now, as you can see, this forum is a perfect platform for all stakeholders to come and interact. Agriculture has gone beyond government farm production. It's now private sector driven, strictly a profitable business.
Yes.
And the government of ABIA State, in recognition of this, has keyed into all the value chains of the agri transformation agenda.
Wow.
Furthermore, we want to invite investors. I told you we have something better than agri produce. In recognition of the importance of the private sector and cognizant of the fact that land has been a constraint.
Yes, sir. Wow.
I went into the hinterland of ABIA State. I appealed to their sensibilities. And as we speak, I am proud and happy to tell you that we have acquired over 1 million hectares of land.
This is on point.
Backed by a power of attorney from all the major stakeholders, Ezo Autonomous Community, Ezo Go of the village, elders, President General, youths and women groups, all signed.
Wow.
I articulated this and wrote a proposal to the governor and said, Your Excellency, why don't we open a value chain free trade zone?
This is cool. Okay.
And I'm proud to tell you that I have the letter here in writing authorizing me to go ahead and do that. Because if you want to do something new, or you produce something, you have to do something new. If you do it same old, you produce same old results.
Yes.
So permit me to cut in there. That is why we're on this unique platform, What is New TV, on YouTube for global visibility. We'll be going for this break. When we come back, let him tell us the roadmap, the strategy. We'll be right back after this timeout.
It is another season of Africa's premier healthcare event, West African Health, an international conference and exhibition focusing on medical equipment, scientific and laboratory instruments, hospital furniture, pharmaceutical products and services, as organized by Global Resources and Projects Nigeria Limited at the new convention center of Eco Hotel and Suites, Victoria Island, Lagos, targeting more international manufacturers and traders interested in the African market from the 10th to 12th September 2013. This event is proudly endorsed by For inquiries and participation,
All right, back. It is still the empowerment part of the nation that we're talking about, and this is coming from the doorsteps of ABIA State, ADP to be precise. And we have a representative here. Sir, haven't heard what you said earlier. Tell us the roadmap, the strategy in attaining the set goals and objectives, please.
Okay. First of all, we are now inviting investors. Showcasing this available land in a very safe environment.
Okay.
For security purposes, the military barracks in Oaxaca is about 2 kilometers from this land.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and now, under the leadership of the chairman of this occasion, Mazi Sam Ohuabonwa, we have formed what they call ABIA North Chamber of Commerce.
Wow, this is awesome.
Reason, agriculture is now strictly profitable business,
Yes.
private sector driven.
Yeah.
So the Chamber of Commerce has taken the initiative. We're going to hold our inaugural meeting and we're going to showcase this land.
Okay.
Invite partners.
Right.
And I said this platform of this exhibition is a good one to interact with other stakeholders.
So let's go for a break.
Good afternoon.
Battle for socials.
Good to see you.
Ben, how's it going?
We thank God.
You are welcome to ABIA State ADP stand.
Good.
2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, we were at Abeokuta. I told you about the new development in ABIA State. We've been able to acquire a large chunk of land with the power of attorney signed by all relevant stakeholders.
So if I bring a farmer from the US that wants 10 miles square, will you be able to get the person going within 2 weeks?
In one small word, yes!
Don't put your mouth because word is coming in 2 weeks' time.
And of course the press is here.
And then in 2 weeks' time.
I'll give you a copy of the authority from the governor for me to go and develop that place under that land.
Okay. You've heard him?
Yes.
In 2 weeks' time, one of the biggest farming groups in the US that has plantations, farms in Botswana, Kenya, and Tanzania will arrive here to visit.
Okay.
So
let me emphasize before you go. Remember my great lion, we restore the dignity of men.
Yes.
Before I joined the ADP, I was a Fulbright scholar at Cornell. We don't speak carelessly. And I'm talking on an international platform.
Let me have those cards to say to them.
Okay, so sir.
On this exhibition platform now, we're interacting with other stakeholders. There's a preliminary meeting with SGS,
Okay.
to come and map out this land. They have a GPS instrument. After mapping it, they will show you the structure of the land and its present status in terms of agricultural production. If there's anywhere that needs amelioration, it will be indicated.
Okay.
So there are two suggestions. Either when the investor takes his land, he does his mapping and does the treatment himself.
Okay.
Because if you want to map out such large area and do that, it's going to cost a lot of money.
Yeah.
So I have their contacts, they have mine. Whenever a prospective investor comes, I will direct them. If you want it mapped out, look at the soil test, look at all that. You get it before you even go into production.
So I want to thank you very much for this.
You mentioned earlier that ABIA has always come first. In practical agricultural terms, this is ongoing. The governor, Chief Theology, was the first to sign the Agricultural Extension Transformation Agenda with the federal government.
Okay.
Wow. Now, let me give you a background of agricultural extension. Without agricultural extension, all the research results, whatever we are talking, it is through extension that is translated by the rural farmers at the village level. And over time, agricultural extension has been suffering. So there's an MOU between ABIA State government and the federal government to revive agricultural extension.
Okay.
There are roles to be played by the government of ABIA State and there are roles to be played by the federal government. So Governor Theology was the first to sign it. On the 27th of this June, we were in Abeokuta for the National Council of Agriculture meeting. Governor Theology was publicly commended for that. We've gone international. With people like Professor Pat told me, the land is huge and it's a one-stop shop for agricultural value chain investment.
Okay.
It is safe. It is very fertile. The government of Governor Theology is fully supportive. This is a commendation letter from AMTI, way back in Ilorin. It's not an internal something.
Yeah.
The wife is playing a supportive role. That was when we introduced the power tiller, a small tractor that could be used by small farmers.
Wow.
Also pocket friendly. Look at it there.
Yes.
His wife is introducing it to the public, that power tiller.
Wow.
Below, she's here introducing new planting materials to other farmers. So the governor, TAOG administration is in a hurry to develop ABIA State. That's why he's giving all this support. It was in the last minute that he asked me to represent him. As we speak, he's in China with President Jonathan. As we speak, that's why he would have been here in person.
Wow.
So that sends a very strong signal. First of all, come for a site visit.
Okay.
And as I go along, I carry the small farmers. What they get for me. This is the president of ABIA State Farmers Cooperative Union, the umbrella organization of all cooperative societies in the state.
Wow.
Okay. But when we have them in cooperative societies, and this is the president of all the union cooperative societies under his umbrella. A small cooperative society can buy that power tiller.
You just heard it now. WinTV247 is welcome to my own state. Come 25th day of this wonderful month, July. We'll be there to give you a global reach of this particular process that is coming. It's a change, it's a revolution, and it's a transformation from the agri part of the economy. My name is Christopher Morris, and we promise you more faces will be coming your way from the doorstep of this Agrik and Food-Based Expo and more. I'll see you on the next one. God bless you.